Welcome to the Voice of Prosperity, unlocking the hidden secrets to the power of prosperity in your money, your life, and your business. Get ready for your heart to be touched in a powerful way with your friend and host, Matthew Miglin.
Talk to you today about team. Together, everyone achieves more. It's so true that you really can't be massively successful without a team. Matter of fact, for most people, they can never be truly successful, even on a basic level, without a team. Why is a team so important? Well, it's the way God made us. We're not to be lone rangers. Although you see occasionally someone who seems to be successful on their own, like a Tiger Woods, or some of these Olympic athletes. But if you look at the reality, these Olympic athletes have a huge team behind them. They've got physical therapists and coaches, and they've got people that stretch them, and people that take care of them. First aid people, and there's a whole host of people, parents that are supporting them, family members that are helping, facilities, organizations that are, sponsoring or supporting them. They can't do it on their own. Tiger Woods, the same thing. I've known there was times where Tiger Woods had, multiple coaches. He had, different, people that, as far as doctors and physical therapists and, other kind of, people that were involved. He had sponsors that sponsored him and provided him equipment and clothing and all those things. No one's a lone ranger. Even if you think about it, even, Michael Jordan, he couldn't have done what he did without his teammates. He couldn't have scored all those points without the rest of the team. He could have never done it on his own. It's a team effort. Everyone does it together and you all win together. So when it comes to life, when it comes to business, when it comes to relationships and all that, it's a team effort. It's bringing, another person in with you. Sometimes it's just two. Sometimes it's three. Sometimes it's 5, 6. Sometimes it's a dozen. Sometimes it's a couple dozen of people that will make what you're doing or what your aim is or your mission or your goal or your business objectives to come to pass. What I've learned through 30 plus years of business entrepreneurship is that it's very difficult to do it on your own. I've done many times where I've operated a business on my own and can never reach the level of success that I was able to reach when I had other people on my team, other business partners or accountants or coaches or employees or office staff or whatever the case of individual that was needed for the particular job or position or business, that together we were able to achieve so much more than we ever could alone. The companies that become, $10 million a year companies, 50 million, 100 million, $500 million or $1 billion a year companies, they can't do it on their own. Microsoft wasn't made by just Bill Gates, doing everything on his own. He had his partner, Steve, and all these other people working with him that allowed him to be that successful. Same thing with Facebook. There's no lone rangers. It's always a team effort. And when you understand that, when you realize that, and you selectively, carefully, build and, identify your teammates. Once you do that, and obviously I recommend asking God for guidance on that and who the appropriate people are, because sometimes we don't know exactly who's the best for us or what's our, who would be a good strength for us. The idea is to find a teammate or teammates that will be strong in areas that you're not, or will be able to strengthen the organization in the areas that you're weak. That's the best teammates. Somebody who's got the same strength as you and the same abilities and all that is not necessarily a huge asset. Sometimes it's a detriment because you can tend to fight, and not get as much done because you all both want to do the same kind of things in your company to get things done. But in any great endeavor, it's going to be working together, finding your teammates, finding the players that want to play on the team and want to be together and share the same vision and share the same goals and want to accomplish great things and want to be part of what's happening. And that's how you become super successful. That's how you become a success in life, how you become a successful businessman and entrepreneur and successful businesswoman, how you can have a successful marriage. It's a team effort. It's not just one person making all the efforts. One-sided marriages don't last very long. It usually eventually one person gets tired or burnt out or gets tired of getting taken advantage of. So even relationships, marriage relationships and dating relationships don't work without two players coming together in agreement. The importance of having a team, I can't emphasize enough. I've tried it alone. Don't try it alone. Do it together. Today, there's more opportunities to do things together, especially with technology. You can do things online and interact and share files and folders with, Google Docs and some of these other iClouds and stuff that you can just do things across the country from each other, but actually be able to work together on a team. There's more freelancers out there that can help you be part of your team. There's people that, you need as mentors to be able to be tapped into your team, maybe be on your board of trustees or whatever the case might be. Plenty of opportunities, but it's time to build your team, find your team. You got an idea, you have a mission, you have a plan. Could be a nonprofit thing, something that change the world or make a difference. It might be something for profit. It might be something for your church. It might be something part of your church. It might be starting a church or a ministry. Whatever it might be, start identifying the people that will join in and be part of that before you start running too far and too fast and too far along to be able to bring people in. It's important to start with that, so everybody feels like they're part of starting something great and doing it together. So hopefully that's helped you. Hopefully that's give you some insight. We hear how important teams are, but until you've really looked at the models and individuals who've been successful and see that behind them truly is people who have been successful only because they had a really, really strong team behind them. And that's why I believe they're successful. I believe that's why Donald Trump was successful. I believe that's why Warren Buffett and so many of these other successful people that we look to, we're experiencing extraordinary success because they had amazing team players. So hope that's helped you. If it has, please share this with someone else. Share this with others, especially business owners or small entrepreneurs starting out. Make sure others know about this. Comment on this. Subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. And let's build something really amazing. Let's change the world and make a difference so we can, really make an impact on people's lives by sharing the truth and things that'll help shortcut the road to success without making lots of mistakes. So thanks for listening, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
We hope you were blessed with the message today from Matthew Miglin, the voice of prosperity. If so, make the world better by sharing this with a friend to help them prosper as well. To learn more about this and other resources, visit Matthew at voiceofprosperity.com.